December 13th. December 14th.
Hello, welcome back. I'm Kimberly and it's cocktail time. You are joining us in the midst of our 25 cocktails of Christmas, and we are on to a new day, a new cocktail. Today's cocktail is one of my favorites, but it's a new spin that I've actually never tried, so I'm excited to share it for the first time with all of you. I'm making a New York sour. So it is a whiskey sour with a cool twist. And what I love about the twist of the New York sour is it uses red wine. Now red wine, whiskey, lemon, sounds a little skeptical, but I have a feeling this is gonna be good. And the bonus is if you have open bottles of red wine, which I tend to around this time of year because people are coming over, you open a bottle, it's a good way to use your red wine without having to throw it out or just have another glass. So let's get started on our New York sour. First, we're going to start off with 2 ounces of bourbon, or you could use rye, so either one. I'm using bourbon because that's one of my favorites. So we're going to do 2 ounces of bourbon in a shaker filled with ice. I've got a normal cocktail shaker filled with ice, and we're going to use 1 ounce of lemon juice. You know how I feel about this if you've watched my previous video. Always use fresh squeezed lemon. Never get that store-bought stuff in the squeezy plastic lemon. It's gross. So take the time, squeeze your own lemon juice. So we have 1 ounce of lemon, and this only takes 1 ounce of lemon juice, so it's like 1 whole lemon, maybe 1.5 depending, so it's not that much work. Now we're gonna do 1 ounce simple syrup. Simple syrup is just that, simple. It's equal parts sugar and water brought up to a boil till it dissolves, and bam, you've got it. And it keeps forever in the refrigerator. So make a big batch and you'll have it all cocktail season. So now we're gonna do 1 ounce simple syrup. Now this is how a normal whiskey sour would go. These are all the components of your classic typical whiskey sour. So you can stop here and enjoy your favorite whiskey sour, but we're gonna take it to the next level and go New York style. And we're gonna shake. Again, to incorporate, make sure everything is nice and combined. Now that we've done that, we're going to pour it over our glass of ice. I have a double rocks glass here. We're gonna pour it in. Now you may be going, well, Kim, that's just a whiskey sour. And you're right, but here's the fun part. Here's the twist. Now we're going to do the red wine floater. And we're going to float it by pouring the red wine over the back of a spoon to make sure it floats right on top and it gives it a pretty red color and a pretty red layer. So here we go. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so like a little bit. And there you have it. A New York whiskey sour. And you see that pretty line of red against the yellow? It's festive, it's very Christmassy, and your guests will be super impressed with your cocktail mixology skills. And you want the spoon so it can distribute evenly over and not sink to the bottom, so use your spoon. So we've got a New York sour, and I'm gonna give it a try here, so let's see what I think. Ooh, it's really nice. The nice red wine, and I use the red wine I like to drink, so use whatever you want. The red wine is kind of acidic against the sweetness of the sour. It's really nice, and it kind of adds like another layer of dimension for this cocktail. So I suggest if you're looking to experiment on a new twist on your whiskey sour, give this a try. Happy holidays, everybody. Cheers.